for me, I tend to differ, right? But the role of a woman is beyond house chores,
just cooking and house
cooking.
chores.
Like it's talked about support.
That's the question I want to
I don't think you guys listen
That's the
properly. I
question
think you
I want
guys
to
hear me. You don't listen. I said it's one of the roles of a woman. But the question
Why?
is, can you do without it? That's the
Okay.
question.
Yes, marriages can do
But
without.
you are not a
cooking.
man. You cannot answer for them.
I know
Sorry,
they
I
are
can answer
marriages.
actually.
Yes, he can answer.
They are
If my
marriages
wife
that
can cook, even if it is concussion rice that you cook and it's concussion in a way, maybe say that concussion. I know that is looking at me. Even if that concussion.
I'm conversating with you. Your wife will concussion like you.
But what I'm saying in essence is that the role of a woman in the home, food is just by the way. There are other key
Put it in
areas.
percentages.
by the roadside.
Put it in percentages.
If you're a man who is comfortable to be able to pay for some certain things, like saying my wife should be the one cleaning the house, sweeping, washing clothes, like come on,
He's asking that. Can you do without cooking? And
No,
we
he's
know
saying-
that marriage is a longevity thing. Can
Thank
you
God
do
somebody's
without
listening to
cooking?
you.
he's saying something. You are trying to twist it now. Let's talk about what Sheo started, where Sheo started from.
Okay.
Do without
Question.
is different from he goes out, sweats, dapper like Bode,
Yeah.
and he comes home. There's no food. So do without cooking versus a one-off
Because-
thing,
so
or
because-
I've been managing it.
That's the question.
That what she ordered for me is cold already. In
What?
case she go put her for
There are some
microwave.
sorry,
ladies
there's
that
no
know how to
microwave.
cook. They know how to cook, but they don't like cooking.
There's that.
It's very hard for them to just.
So
let
will you
that-
hold it against her if she know the entire kitchen they cook for you?
If she doesn't like it,
That's what you guys
must
do,
have
no?
known.
That's it, excuse me.
That's the
Before
answer
you
to
got
this
married
question.
to me, or before you got married to her, you knew she does not know how to cook, yes or no?
Yes.
Why then did you, before the marriage, why then did you not sit her down and say, babe,
So men don't
we are going to have issues, oh, if you
It's not
don't
easy,
know
my dear.
how
I
to.
don't know. We married 3 months after.
How will you not know? How will you not know?
No, but you say under 3 months.
No be me talk am o, no be
You
me
should
talk
tie
am
the
o,
knot.
no be me talk am o, no be
Only
me talk
these
am
3
o.
months.
The thing
You
is,
avoided
you
levels
got
that
married,
chill at
excuse
my
me, you
place.
got married
There
to
was
me.
no how I could know whether you can cook. or
Excuse
not.
me, while you were courting, while you
we
were
can't
dating,
know.
But we
that's
did
a
for
lie.
3 months.
How
You
did you?
deceived
We
us.
did for 3
Hey,
months.
It depends. I wanted to
No,
check
my friend dated a lady for 3 months, married her. He was like, "Oh, this thing is mad. This thing is good, bro. This is good, Kenny."
I did see my
You guys
After
were
that,
following your
they got
thought
divorced.
leg.
Yeah.
They got divorced.
Excuse me, you
They got
see,
divorced,
excuse me, let me say
3
something.
months.
Let me say something. It's not
But the
my
wedding was
fault.
mad.
It's not my fault if because I have a nice booty, I'm bootylicious, and you were following him in between your legs, and you jumped into marriage.
That is why I said so during when you're dating.
If it comes to the thing in between
This
my
thing
legs,
that we talk
in
about, love
between
is
your
blind.
legs,
You
yes,
know, I talked about love
I
is
can
blind.
cook that.
when you are dating, love is not blind.
You are the one
Yes.
that decided to
Love is
overlook,
blind. When you are
overlook
married,
that.
No.
eyes will open.
When you are dating, love is not. That's the mistake we make. If what you like is a woman that can cook,
Then you go for a woman
go
that
for
can
a
cook.
woman that can cook.
How will you
Don't
know?
now say that-
What if you fall in love with the person?
No, no.
Okay, now sis,
no, now.
let's look at this thing.
You cannot
Your-
know.
I'm sorry.
You can't
your
know if
5
I
major
can
things
cook when
you're
you see
looking for.
Benita. Can Benita cook? It's
No,
not written on my
see,
face.
You are dating
No.
for 6, 9, 7 months, 1 year. You won't know.
You know why I am of the opinion that
Benita.
you should date somebody that you already know to an extent.
You will
It's more
know.
like dating your friend.
You will
So at least you
know.
must have experienced some things that will attract
That
you.
is why I said love is not
You
blind.
see, when it comes
Shine
to
your
men,
eyes,
when
shine.
it comes to men,
You are
if-
shining your
see,
eyes.
All my friends are
when you are coming, when it comes to men, if they are dating for 3 months, one day they will just say, "Ah, babes, you've not cooked for me before." Men will know if you cannot cook.
See, from my
Yes, they will.
If they want to.
from my
In
experience,
1 year,
Yes.
in 1 year, and you
If they
are
want-
going to visit your house. You don't get
Maybe I
pots.
send you some money, oh.
Yako.
You make so and so for me.
You don't get pots. You don't get matches. You don't get lighter for your kitchen.
wait now.
Nako.
What me I'm saying now?
You go
is
get,
that-
babe, don't get
What me I'm
else.
saying-
You don't get lighter.
No.
Hold on.
You go know now.
A lady that does not know how to cook.
When you are
will
in
know.
love with the girl, you've never been in love with the girl before. So what I'm saying is that when you're in love with the girl and you're like, oh, this girl is really this, like this girl is what I'm looking for. You would
So your brain
remove,
skips the facts.
Wait, hold on.
The part
You
where
would
you
remove.
feel
I'm
is
talking
more
about the
important.
standard person, who playing devil's advocate. You would remove everything else. You will not go and say, let me go and check if she get pot. Let me go and check if.
Nobody
You don't want to be
saying
disappointed.
No, it's not like that.
You don't
It's
want to be
not
disappointed.
like that.
I'm telling you as a man.
Oh,
Okay?
It's not like that.
I'm sorry, let me
That's
ask you.
Transgender girl
Wait,
stand
you
down.
want to wait.
I'm telling you
wait,
as
so
a man
you want to tell me
that
that
you
if,
would not
if,
want
if,
to know the
excuse
truth.
me, excuse
Show the line.
me. So you must
Show the line.
As a
so
man, if you
we're
are
dating.
particular about food,
See,
They are particular.
not just
You
one thing.
know.
See,
You
Napo,
only
Napo,
two months,
even if you
guy.
are not particular
You know
about
now.
food, it's just like saying you want to get married to a woman. You don't know her, you don't know her blood type. You don't know if she's HIV positive.
But people are like that anyways.
Okay, so I'll
At
just see
this
you like
age and time, I'm not saying you should see me.
I should not say, well, let me
At
go
the end
hospital.
of the day, you will know.
Well, you go to hospital and check if you have HIV.
Men out there, my
Okay.
advice to you is when you are dating a lady, shine your eyes. Don't
So
let love
wait,
blind you. Love is
Wait,
not
But you can't just come meet a guy and
exactly,
say, let's go and
exactly.
test for this.
Oh well,
Let me go and
we're
test.
dating,
Can I say
we're dating.
something?
We're dating. Every time
Can
you
I
are
say
treating,
something?
you're-
Awkward,
I'm
it's
sorry.
extremely
Every
awkward.
time you are
Super
treating
test.
STDs, you're treating STDs. You don't know who you are getting it from.
What if the guy is cheating?
That's a different thing. Even if you are cheating, you should know it's one of these two ladies.
No.
It's very, very simple. If that's why I said when you want to marry somebody and they tick off like 3 boxes out of 5, it's not that those 2 other boxes that you didn't tick off. It's not like you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but you decided to overlook because
The red flags.
these 3 things they've gone more than average.
Can I ask a question, guys? This is we being real here now.
Oh, I've been real since I don't know about you guys.
You've been dreaming in La La. You are in La La Land.
what should because most times, like I said, when we are dating, right, we don't like you said, and I'm always saying to Nako, love is not blind. So with what you just said now, so what are these things, these boxes that they should tick? That 1, 2, 3, 4
Everybody
to 10?
has
Their
theirs.
own.
Tell us yours.
Tell us yours.
Why are
They all want to marry you now. Say, tell us yours.
Okay.
So
okay,
what do you look out for in a man
Okay.
that makes like you tick 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 tick?
Apart from money.
Why will you say apart from money? I
Because
don't
I know that that's what you are
The
looking
money
at.
is
Everybody wants money.
Yeah.
Even a guy who doesn't want a broke ass babe.
Yes. Money is constant.
Okay.
Apart from money, we all know money is there, yes.
Yes.
But what
It's
else?
not too bad the money will be removed.
Yeah, right.
He said, if you want to put money and then good looks and do other charming love things
Alright.
as being a constant thing. Okay, first off, I would want to say someone that gets me, that understands me. Okay, I'm the kind of person that no matter how much I'm hurting, no matter how much what you do to me, I won't say a word to you. Like I won't say I don't know how to express myself. There's some certain things I do not talk about. I'm just going to keep quiet and just keep it in me. But if you really claim like what you guys were saying, you love me, then you should know how to judge my mood, my body language. You should know how to understand me.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yes.
Take it. Nice.
I think let's do 3. Let's do 3, else we'll be here forever.
Alright. Yeah, 5 is good, yeah.
Okay, that's
So I
one.
know all of you now, your book don't come and your notebook.
So you want to understand, right?
2.
2, yeah?
You should I won't say you should place me first or all that.
That's part of number 1.
There's nothing, girls don't have anything apart from that money one where we didn't mention. They don't get any other thing.
Let that talk. Don't comment. Please go on.
I'm done.
No, please.
No, I'm done. I want him to be someone that wants to be in the know of everything I do. Like I want you to show a particular interest in my, should I call it my passion, what I love doing. Like, is it my school? Is it my work life? Is it anything at all? Whatever it is. Oh babes, how are we going to do this? I don't want you to use the how are you going to do this, making it feel like it's just me. Like I don't want to feel
Okay, so
that
you're
alone.
self-centered. That's what
I'm
you're
not saying I'm self-centered. No, you're asking me what I want a guy.
It should be your world.
Yes, I want him to be in my world. Yes.
Yeah. 3.
I would definitely reciprocate because if I have a kind of guy that always wants to be in my world, then I will want to be in his world. There's no 2 ways about it.
Alright, 3. Yeah.
3. 3 most important. Wait, since it's 3, I want you to be in love with my siblings too. Be in love with my family too.
Okay, family guy.
Be in love with my family.
A family
Bro.
guy, right?
So you want a family guy? You want Peter?
Family oriented, not in love with your family. Family oriented.
Yes, thank you. That's the best word. That's thank you.
Family oriented. Let me help you
that's-
so that
yes.
you don't say it wrong because the guy can be.
Yes. Ooh, it's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is
family
evidence.
So should we do 5 or 3?
oriented. Three is okay.
Vincent, so you can see that
Family
this is
family
evidence
oriented.
that you can see that women literally have nothing else.
Sapphire just said that you didn't allow me
That
to
they've
talk.
had-
You are telling me.
No, you are still going to
else.
talk, but I'm just showing she's
Stop
the
saying
first
women,
proof.
say Sapphire.
She's our first
I'm
survey.
sorry.
So you can see that women have nothing literally apart from money that is substantial, that they can claim and stand and
See.
say that this thing is the main
I'm so.
reason.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She
I'm
has
sorry.
already-
Are we allowed to
Yeah, none of
mention
them
something?
actually made
Excuse
any
me, I'm
Are we-
really,
are we-
It just makes sense.
I'm really
Because-
sorry.
That you must love our siblings.
No. What she
No,
Why would
he's
you love my
family
siblings?
oriented.
He said
Oh,
family
really?
oriented.
Family
Come here,
oriented.
that's what I'm saying.
You are not listening.
I'm listening. You are hearing.
You want to be
I'm telling you that she
beg,
wants
I
me
beg.
to
Mr.
like her siblings.
Mr.
Family
Shehu,
oriented.
Mr. Shehu,
Uncle,
I'm
you are
really
telling me
sorry. I'm sorry if
what
I do
I'm
not
doing.
add. I'm sorry if I do not add. The man must know how to knack. Just because you want to add, the woman must know how to cook so you can eat and die.
It's
on
me
top-
and
on
you
top of
inside
food.
the
I'm really
house.
sorry.
You and
if I didn't add
I
that.
inside the house.
Okay.
Not your siblings, not your family.
Excuse me. So because you want
I think
to,
I'll switch your
in your,
seat.
in your,
Come and
I'm
sit down
sorry.
here.
Because you feel like because right now you're making it sound like you're feeling like because you are marrying me means you are buying me. So do you think because you married me now means I'm no longer a part of my family?
Yam is expensive in the market.
Okay, so
I bought you.
oh,
I bought you.
Okay.
I paid the money. Did I know?
Let's not digress,
Change your
guys.
orientation.
So what?
I bought
Change
you.
your
excuse me.
orientation.
See, you see this guy? Let me tell you the truth. This is one of the reasons why he's as single as a motherfucker right now. Why nobody? I liked his height. He looked okay. I was planning. I was already choking my head. But right now, no, baby,
Change your orientation.
Guys,
baby,
all right.
change his example.
So mention three things. What you look out? What you looking for
she
in
must
a
know how to
woman?
cook. So if guy
No,
can
okay.
eat.
The
I'll
realistic
tell
as
you
possible.
from
Three.
the most important thing you must look out for in a woman is
That you
humility.
look out for.
Yes, humility.
That's why I said men want
Okay.
dodo.
What is
Just no,
humility?
listen.
What's
What is humility?
Yeah.
The act of being humble, where material things
Does not matter.
do not see. They do not move. Listen. They do not move.
We are allowed to do
Yeah,
this,
no,
so we are allowed to
I'm
do
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry. No.
Let him
He's
finish.
speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Please finish.
Inequality.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
rest.
Honestly, man.
Rest in
This
Jesus'
is oppression.
name.
So
This is
when,
oppression.
when,
What
I
is
think I try to say
oppression?
when she doesn't like material things, that means she's humble. Or
There's
when
nothing like do not like. I said they do not move you.
Oh, okay.
So there's a form
Even
of discipline in
even
place
a non.
where you see that
Even a nun.
these things do not move you. You can get these things if you want to. You can get these things if you are hardworking. You can get these things if you deserve it.
Yes, boss.
Simple.
Oh, that's humility.
That's the humility I want in a woman.
Okay.
From Sapphire to be exact.
Okay.
So
Number
what
two.
me I'm trying to say now. No, okay, number two, right? I can be here all day.
Yeah.
But number two now, I want a woman who is loyal, irrespective of how loyal I am. Can you hear me? Of how loyal I am.
Everybody,
Chill.
this
I
is
need-
where
Let
this
him
is
finish.
what I
Let him
mean by
finish.
a man wants a dodomu.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Number two.
Number two.
That was
Are you
number two,
done?
right?
Loyal, like. So
No, no,
can you
Actually, I have
break it?
16.
Calm
Actually, I
down,
have
number
16.
Break it. Loyalty. What do you mean by loyalty?
Okay, I just said it, but I'll reiterate again.
This-
So
I didn't
loyalty
hear.
now. Okay, actually, I didn't define
He
it.
said
So
in-
He didn't define.
in-
He didn't define.
So the ability for a woman to see, let me give an analogy. You are my woman right now,
Okay.
soon to be, and we have a dapper guy like Bode here. We have a
Okay.
dapper guy like Sheriff. We have a dapper guy like Vincent.
dapperest.
We have a dapper guy like
Like
White. We have a dapperest guy like Nako. And still, you are still able to stay true to me.
Okay, so
Irregardless of if I slept with Benita by mistake
Oh.
This time by mistake.
or
Don't
by,
forget.
No,
hold on.
Can you accept
you-
everybody, please.
I beg
Can you
you.
accept the
Please,
fact
I'm
that
sorry.
she by
I'm
mistake
sorry.
knocked?
No, hold on.
No,
I have my
please,
reason.
I'm sorry. Let him
finish.
land. Let him land.
Thank
Please
you.
let him land.
Now the
I'll
reason
come-
for
let him
this
land.
is because men and women are not equal.
Yes, they're not the
We
same.
guys think with our dicks from nature.
Oh, so ladies
Oh
and
my
gentlemen,
No, they
Jesus,
don't. They
please.
don't.
we are clean.
So let
Let
me
him
finish.
land, let
I'm
him
writing the Bible you should follow.
Oh, no,
If you do not follow this Bible,
What if I don't want
I'm-
to follow the Bible? What if I'm not a Christian? Don't tell
ask
me
your
that.
pastor what will happen to you. Oh, let me finish.
Are you married?
Don't tell me about Bible. Let's
married
be
is right.
realistic. Follow Bible. Keep Bible
let
aside.
him land.
So I'm trying to let you know that men and women are not equal because men have higher libido than women. So we are more highly susceptible to temptation and lust. But you, a woman can go a whole 2 years, nothing, unless maybe they
Where
are
does
you
this difference
and
come?
you have a high body
Wait
count
now.
or something. But what I'm trying to say now is that the third one I want to put,
Okay,
last commandment of Moses.
Not
Yes.
cook.
This one is equal to death. It's the same thing as
I
killing
am
somebody.
listening.
Thou shalt not
Uh,
marry a woman
that does not know how to
that has high body count.
So who am I to know now? What is our notion?
How will
I'm sorry, wait,
How will you know?
Okay, now please let me.
Their eyes, if you
I'm
look at their
coming.
eyes.
I'm coming. So it's
Look at
first.
the
It's first, please.
How many? See bags, oh, see bags.
I'm
See
sorry.
bags
Ooh.
of bag.
Excuse me,
Bag.
Mr. Joe. You
Even body don't get bag. And body has higher body count than you guys.
You've mentioned your three commandments.
you are a
Please, who
good
can
man.
remind me of the first one he said?
Humility.
See, you forgotten the
Humility.
commandments
And
already.
why
It shows your character.
Why
That's
you
what
go
I'm saying.
put that kind of nonsense for my head? Why? A woman can have sex. A woman can have sex with 5 men and still not satisfied.
No, that's called a whore. It's different.
What do you
A
say?
woman and a whore are two
He
different
said
things.
5 men and still
Two
not
different
satisfied.
things.
See, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
He
that's
said-
where you're getting it wrong.
No. He said he doesn't want a woman that has high body count.
How many body
But
counts
excuse
do
me,
they
but you
have?
can have 152 and still
Three
counting.
is fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Because there are people who would not
How will you
find
know?
many
This is my
body
bum.
counts.
told
Those
you
ones
now.
will find their own body count. Yes.
See, let me
Do you
just
understand?
Guys,
draw
Benny is here to give us a top
let me
three.
let me draw it up. This man right here that
Oh, yeah, Benny.
if he continues like this, he's not going to see a wife. And I'm giving advice to people out there that are watching. And then you saw this handsome, tall-looking man walk in, and you're like, damn, I want to have his name. Please, if you see what
careful,
you
Abby.
run. You can have sex. You can do the do and dump him. I have no problem.
All right,
That's
Benny,
what-
Benny,
so,
top
please.
three.
You people should rephrase the question. Let me-
Top 3. Your
Top three.
Top three.
What you look for in a man?
Bucket list.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Marry or not date.
Okay, to
Money-
marry
money
a
out of it,
man.
though.
The boxes that you are going to tick.
Money is not part of it though.
Money is a concept.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So she's nothing, right? So she just end it.
A
Right?
kind man. A man that is kind,
Like
generally.
you want job.
Like, people say we should not talk about money. So, rest.
Okay, money kind.
No,
That's
not
one
like
that
money
spends
kind.
money.
A man
No,
that
I'm
is
adding money
kind.
together with kind. Money kind.
Not just to me, like to everybody.
Can you just give like a scenario? Just a
If he's
scenario.
too kind to
Everybody.
everybody, you'll
Like-
be kind
No,
with
no,
everybody
no.
and be entering this
Don't allow me.
and being
No,
kind.
I'll let her give a scenario, an
Like
example.
kind, what I mean by kind is there are some, let me give you like a scenario. There are some people you go out with, some guys you go out with, just because they feel maybe they have money or they have connections and all that. They talk to people anyhow. They treat people anyhow. So I like a guy that can be very humble and kind, even in public.
Do you want the same humility he was talking about?
Leave this man, Jare.
Thank you very much.
His own is different.
At the end of the day, you will marry
It's do
this
like all
sex
those
doll
Onitsha men, all those men that stay inside Onitsha
All those
market.
sex doll that works. That's what you
So,
Alright, number
First
two.
one that will get you.
Number two.
Number two, a man that understands, that is understanding. A man that is understanding, because men of nowadays, I don't know where they bring them from.
You have to give examples of this because they're
When
just
you
words.
understanding, what do you mean?
They're just
Like-
It's vague.
He understands that
that you need
sometimes
money.
they get stambana shock. Like me now, sometimes my brain can just be touching, it's normal. I know that the brain is touching. The man should understand.
Are you willing to also when his brain touches through? Can you?
Yes, that's it. Like, and a man that is family oriented, I like it.
You and Sapphire are the same thing, man.
No,
We are not the same.
mine is different though. My
Safaya's
first
own
one
is
is very,
different.
very
They should allow us to say 4. A man that can knock, please. Very, very important. See,
I
if
for change my
cannot,
name to Nako.
The man that can knock.
Yes, I know that somebody will see this, maybe my mom will see this and she'll see my daughter, see what she's saying on camera.
it's alright.
But it's good for
important.
your husband
Lucky
to
makes
go out.
the
See,
relationship
let me
go-
tell you
Fuck
something.
you.
I always say it. No matter how much of a sex style you know, if you like read the whole of Kama Sutra, back, front to back, you see these men. I don't want to say these men born of Adam. They will still enter outside.
It's not about that. Like you should get it because me, I don't want to enter outside.
They
Your
will
must
still
still
enter
counselor.
outside.
If I don't, I don't want to
baby
enter outside. It's
baby girl,
Can I-
please
can-
don't kill yourself.
Wait.
Can I say my own?
calm down.
I've been waiting
We
since.
didn't even let him
That's
throw.
what I'm saying
Can I
now.
say mine?
Yes.
Number one, common sense.
I just wanted to mention that sense. That was just one.
But
I don't
they said
think
it,
Common sense.
it has expired, though, have you know?
Eh?
This species, you can't see it again. It's a dinosaur already now. Common sense
It's been
in a woman,
extincted.
in a female.
Excuse
Are you
you.
serious?
In the
Common
mouth
sense.
or
Just-
When I say common sense,
Angry.
I mean common sense in the sense that common sense for me covers everything. Number one, a woman that has common sense, just the normal natural things we say person supposed get, make it just get her. Like you talked about, you know, certain things that you look out for and everything. Just someone who has common sense, who your expectation of her should not be like out of this world. So
Exactly.
just little things, you know.
Ability to have discretion.
Exactly. Common
Ability to
sense.
be able to cook and make
Then for
eat
me,
and
that's
die.
number
if
four,
even if
number
a woman who has common sense, when you can cook and you know your husband wants this,
He's a food lover.
you can understand how to like,
Yes, let me learn. Let me learn.
you know, so that's what I'm saying, like common sense. Common sense is also comes to play when maybe you know you have this is what you have on the table, right? And common sense will help her understand when to spend all and when not to spend all.
Yes.
So common sense. Me, I like being very so all those small things. Number two, sense of
three.
humor. The only one I don't mention now.
Not two now.
One.
One.
You
Ah.
say common sense is everything now.
No, come on.
Exactly. Do you see
Number
it?
2, please.
So number two for me is sense of humor, right? You know,
Oh, nice one, nice one.
Yeah.
sense of humor is very, very like. out
Like
of-
we haven't seen it here today, right?
You said?
I mean, from the ladies, we've not seen the sense of humor.
I mean, I know they look for any. So,
Okay.
so sense of humor is very key because a woman who understands like how to ordinary things we
Play,
life feel too hard now.
have
You
fun,
understand? Life feel too hard, and
and not
Number-
take it sensitive.
number
Take it
three,
joke.
you get like life will be do or die.
You know, in something like this, be a man, have your full chest, own it, and talk to me. Want to talk to me? Understand?
You know.
We have some backbone for once in your life.
When I tell you that your ass is entering inside, and you tell me, what does that mean? You are falling out of the joke now. You are falling out of the joke. It's
Yeah.
a sense of humor. That's what it's saying.
So number three for me is also like someone who is like she talked about someone who is kind. A lady who is very kind, no matter what it is, you know, still has that soft spot, that human nature. Another thing, kind, person will respect our parents or our siblings or our family is also one very key thing. You see, person as little as say she follow her papa talk or her mama talk or you know.
Anyhow.
Watch her move. She be slapping.
I swear, if you go keep change that for a papa,
But wait, but I'm
You know,
coming.
so-
You guys, everybody's always hammering on this. I want the person to be too kind. I can be kind to the extent that I'm too kind, and then my
Naivety
so-called
comes-
Or be taken for granted.
yes, that's one. And then my so-called husband or man comes and is like, and baby, there's this my friend that his wife cannot give birth. I want us to do him a favor, and I want him to sleep with you, and then you end up carrying the baby.
No, being kind is not stupidity
That
now.
one is stupid.
That's
There's stupidity that you can
That's
be kind to
stupidity.
and you can
No,
be
the
kind to
kind-
instead of being
no,
stupid.
The kindness
You
I'm saying
can
is
actually choose your own kind of kindness.
yeah,
That's when you should know the kind of person that you're getting married.
yeah. Discipline.
This one I cannot-
If you don't stand that,
An idiot.
exactly.
I'm sorry, this
Exactly.
one that did not see that the woman cannot cook from the beginning, is it the person that knows the kind of person was, and the shouting is a food
Stop
person.
shaking your body.
painted
I
the
like
scenario.
Oh, he painted the scenario. He was blind.
So kindness, like I said, as little as well, people don't look at those things, right? And that's like for me, if my 5 minutes conversation with a lady, I will know your kind of person.
Microscope.
I will know because there's no
you
way.
mean on like a first date?
Yeah, I will know. There's no way you can fake
Even
it.
if it's not a first date, like just
Even
a
if
friendly
it's
talk.
not a
No,
first
but we have to
date.
state like how long.
It's a lot of pretense, Sha.
See,
Over
see,
time, she would relax.
pretense.
and then be showing-
One small unconscious.
She may
if
even make
you-
a joke about something and then you just laugh also.
As little as there's no like. So I think we had this argument one of the podcasts, right? That someone was saying, because I know that's what you do, I'll do it for you. There's no way you try to role play something that, well, maybe because I'm sensitive, I know how to like pick.
It's a microscope.
I know how to. Not that I'm looking out for faults here, yeah. But if you are faking something for me, I will know. I will know, and that's why love is not blind. Love, it is see where.
So we have
that's
come
it
to
for
an
me.
agreement, a conclusion
Finally,
that we might never be able to find what we are looking for.
Not never be.
Only you that will not
be able to
in
find
Ni- in
everything.
Nigeria.
It's only you that will not
I
find
found what I'm
it.
looking for. It's right in front of me.
Only
So
you.
we're going to the next topic.
Let's be honest.
So a
what's
guy who has no car, no place of his own, what can make you forgo these bad traits or so-called bad traits to stay with this guy in a relationship?
See,
So this is where I come into play, where I'm telling you that
Uh.
ladies want to tell you that, okay, I want a man who's
I'm
tall,
not telling
I want
you
a man who's
I'm not
pretty,
telling you to
I want a
have-
man
calm down.
who's got
I'm
money,
not-
I want a man who's got a car, I want a man who's got a place.
See, I'm sorry, it's a
And-
very
but
simple thing.
a
It's
man-
very, no, excuse me.
if a
It's
man tells
very
you just
simple
one thing-
will you let not mean that if he wants to own his own or have his own place, that he cannot get it? Does it mean so? It does not mean that. No problem.
Okay, so now you're good.
Yes, we're good.
All of a sudden.
No, like, excuse me.
system money day.
So you
No,
just ask
it's
one
not a
question and you're
matter-
like, oh,
no,
you're good.
No, the thing is, what you
One
said.
thing can change a woman.
What? No. What you said is, can I stay with a man that doesn't have a car, that doesn't have a house?
Yes.
And then you were making it seem like the salary he's earning is little. That's what you were saying. If he's
No,
earning
nobody
something
said
that is
anything about
little,
salary.
you were
No,
making it
salary.
seem like
No,
that.
salary. He has
When you
a
were all
business.
going about
He has a
550 or
business.
whatever. If you can't take care of yourself, how the hell do you want to take care of someone else?
A man should take care of himself.
You've not even taken care of your own mother or your
I
siblings.
can I ask something? If a guy is still with his mom, but he's the one paying the rent, like he's still with his siblings, is he the one that has the house?
Are you saying?
It's
Why
basically
is
like
women are
breadwinner.
It's not him that have like the house is not in his
See,
name, but in his
if he
mom's
means-
name.
So if he gets married, will he be living with his? Will he still live in
Exactly.
his?
Don't take it like the
Living with
breadwinner.
them, but for that moment he's with
That's
them.
why I said that means if he wants to get a place of his own, he can.
He can afford it.
That
now,
is what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
different.
See, I don't mind if people want to look at me now and say, okay, you are being materialistic. Yes, I'm owning with my full chest. I am fucking materialistic. I don't want to be
I like
what
that.
they call it. What they call this thing?
Understanding girlfriend.
Understanding or being a wise woman, and you will stay with your husband and struggle when you struggle finish. Then when you get the money, I'll follow him.
Okay, so
Baby boy, go and struggle the
What
struggle.
is
Come
wrong
back and
with,
meet me.
struggling with
Everything.
When it's not as if they use clothes to tie my eyes, I'm blind. Like people are saying love is blind. That love cannot be blind. and
Okay, let me
outside.
talk now. So you have agreed that you're a liability. That's what I'm saying.
I am not a
Because
liability.
it's liabilities that speak and say that, oh, so you're basically talking about what is above you.
Excuse
That you need someone that can
If we are
take care of
getting
you.
no, if we're getting
That's what I'm
married,
saying.
if we're getting married, that means we're being each other's companion. We're going to support
you.
each other.
Now
That
you're
means
speaking.
I am working. I can support you financially too.
I don't want
Yes.
you to support me. I want you to support me mentally, emotionally.
Excuse
You
me.
understand that? I don't want the money.
Excuse me.
All
I don't
these
want the
men,
money.
Excuse me, I will
mentally,
never.
emotionally.
See,
Ow!
Now,
Support me
when we
financially
go-
as a woman, oh.
Exactly.
No,
That's how
don't-
it's supposed to be.
don't
Because
support
I
me
will not
If I
have.
don't support you,
I will not have. I will
as-
not have my man
Don't
go
support
home
me
because I
financially.
want to buy
When I
Excuse me.
broke,
Excuse me. I will
But-
not have my man come back home and I will be like, baby, I want to buy.
I don't want a broke
And then he's
housewife.
telling me,
Buy pants.
and he's telling me, you have to wait. Maybe I will send a check for you tomorrow. What the fuck?
I don't want a broke housewife.
No. See, if you want me to be a full-time housewife, no problem. But you're going
Oh,
to.
now
have
you are
to-
talking.
No, let me talk. You didn't let me land.
You changed your
Let
narrative
me
like
land.
3 times.
No,
Three
no,
times.
that's a lie. If you want me to be a full-time housewife, no problem. But you're going to have to open a complex for me. That complex is going to be bringing in money. Yes.
Now you are talking like a woman. Jesus Christ, where have you been since?
You're just.
You are literally coming out of your shell.
You are a scum.
You have always known since I got here.
You are a scum.
You are a proper housewife. You are wifey material. But it's the wokeism chronic illness that has been worrying you.
She just opened up now.
They call it
Bloody hell.
feminism too.
No,
it
I'm
has
not
been
being
worrying
feminist.
you.
I'm not being a
The
feminist.
truth is
No,
coming
no,
out.
no, no,
I
no,
will
no,
get
no,
to
no.
a place.
See, there are
I will
different
get
types
to a
of
place.
housewives.
I will
I
get
don't
to a
get.
shop, whatever
You
it is
didn't
you're
say
passionate
that.
about.
That is the thing.
I will
You're
get to
not
a
coming
place.
out to say what
But I
you
don't
are
want
going
you to
to.
support me. You cannot just say, oh, you are supporting me.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
insult to any
Okay.
man. Any man, but I'm surprised you said that.
So
but
you
any
buy
man.
toothbrush.
For who?
For me.
Yes.
You buy
If
pad.
you need it, I'll buy it for you.
You
That's
buy
why it's called
pad.
provision.
You buy pad.
That's why it's called
Everything.
provision.
My
It
dear.
is.
If you can support yourself,
A man-
support yourself. But I'm already
From today,
there. I'm
from
supporting
today, I'm
you.
going to call my
A
boyfriend
man-
when I'm seeing my period. You send money for pad though.
No, it's not like that. I'm supporting you.
A real man doesn't want a woman who is a liability.
Exactly.
A
And I
real
do
man-
not even want to even be
a real
liar.
man-
Housewife
I
is
give
not
Shehu you.
What makes you think so?
that is
It's
saying
not
that you don't want
The
the
role
woman
of
to-
the role of a woman is like someone who multiplies. Like it's like you bringing and she's helping you to like multiply in several forms, and it can be
non-tangible
exactly
form.
in different form, right?
Different forms.
And that is why you have to get married to a woman who is resourceful.
Yes, thank you.
You know,
That's what I'm
a
saying.
woman who can turn your little to many, not
Many.
someone that will turn
Yes.
your little to zero.
She said
Yes.
yes, yes.
So even if you're a wealthy
But she
man,
said she's materialistic already, so we know where that's going.
red flag.
What?
No,
what
but she's
the
not.
hell?
She's
No,
not.
but I'm using your words. It's what you said. I
Excuse
didn't
me.
say
You
it.
are, see, do you know what you have? Do you know what you have? You have selective hearing.
Sorry. Can,
Me saying I'm
thank
the
God we have it
choice.
on camera. Who is the person, the pretty girl that once said here a couple of seconds ago that she is materialistic and she bangs her
I am
chest
still going to say I am
that she's
materialistic with
proud
my
of being
full chest.
materialistic?
She
I am
doesn't- she just doesn't
You
want
are
to suffer.
self-contradicting.
Exactly.
oh.
I
You don't want
can't
to
just
suffer.
You are
want
self-
to look at me now and say, okay, you are being materialistic. Yes, I'm owning with my full chest. I am fucking materialistic.
Let it be known here that even as a man, when you think you have enough, right?
You don't.
6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years into the marriage, like things can go like south. But if you understand that you got married to a woman who is kind, who loves you,
Resourceful.
who is exactly
You can make food.
like you, even your extended family or your family members will not know when things are south, when
Exactly.
things are not there, because
Yeah.
you have a woman who is supporting you.
Yeah.
Like
But the
you
role
said
of a
now-
woman is not to take care of the financial needs of the home.
I'm not saying
No.
it is.
Exactly.
I won't even do it to start with. No.
No,
I
it's
said
can
support.
you do it? It's not whether
That's
you
why
do it
men
or
need
not.
to die
Support.
early. Let me tell you, that's how men
Support.
need to die early.
Your
They'll
ego-
carry everything and
your
they'll put it
ego
on their
will
head.
not-
Then
exactly,
they'll leave
that
that
ego.
woman there. She'll be tying wrapper up and down inside the house. You
That
don't allow this woman to work.
that particular
Except
ego
because
of
every
them.
one of us have potentials. Allow it to show.
You see that
Bring
ego?
money.
Benita,
That
I ask you,
ego.
and I need to bring in Benita here. Now, Benita, have you ever worked before?
Yes,
Ah.
now.
Okay, so you've had a boss before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've had different opportunities to go outside to be exposed to different men of different class, different status.
Yes.
And please tell me, none of them, you were not fine enough for any of them, Abi. None of them approached you. You didn't have
It's
people coming
normal.
towards
It's
you.
normal for them to approach me.
Thank
I'm a
you.
fine girl now.
Thank you. So they all approach you, and then you nearly succumb, or we don't know if you succumb or if it's part of your body count, or we don't know anything. But all these things came forward towards you. Please, if you are my wife like Sapphire, and you are at home tying that wrapper, please, will you be exposed to any of all these
Then you have trust
men
issues.
of-
Oh,
no,
so
I'm asking
are you saying you're
I'm
trying
asking
to protect your wife because
Yes.
you don't want her to, my dear?
He doesn't want
Even if you have a
You
full-time
like it.
100% housewife,
that is in the house.
if they're gonna knock am,
Steve
They
wife.
they're
knock
gonna still
am.
knock
Steve
am.
wife. You guys are very far.
This is what they call the height of what will I call it
My
again?
brother.
Bro, you have no form of belief, self-belief.
My brother.
Bro, if you are saying this thing, then most likely you have married Olosho or a
My
stripper
brother.
or a porn star.
No.
Uncle, you have to know who you married.
You are
brother.
taking it too
You
far.
will live your life
should
as a married man to think outside. Just clear your mind. If your wife is working,
So you have already given up that your own wife is cheating. That's what you have just
No,
said.
What
here.
are you
no,
saying?
you are getting it wrong. You are getting
What
it
do you
wrong.
see? Do you see what I mean by selective?
That's
and
even
selective
parents. Even
knowledge?
mistakes parents make too. let me take it back to growing up now.
Yes, and daughter.
Mistake parents make.
Funny enough, we're talking
We
about
try to be
this.
overprotective to our
Exactly.
kids.
Sheriff, do you remember we're talking about this before the podcast?
And we don't actually.
being overprotective.
When
And
you're
at the end of the day, it
overprotective-
still happen.
Yes.
What you are
I
against
have,
will
I have,
happen.
I have a friend who, see, I keep saying this.
I think let me just clear what you. Have you guys heard of probability before? Has anybody here heard
We
of
did it in
probability?
maths in school.
Thank you, and boy, I'm sure you failed. Because what I'm trying to say now is
Hello,
that what are the
I'm studying natural
hold on.
science.
If I carry this cup now and I leave it here, what is the probability of this cup falling down here? Is it high or low? It is
If you
high.
put it where?
Abi, thank you, due to gravity. When you are saying you are overprotective and what you are preventing has eventually happened or will eventually happen, you are, it's called insurance. You are trying to make sure that this probability, the odds of this thing happening are low, so that this thing will not happen. Even though it happens, the body count will not be as high as Sapphire. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
So I say if she has her own business,
because
if
if
she has her
you're,
own business, you'll be
you are saying, you guys are saying,
the
leave it, don't worry, it go happen, go, it go happen.
Do you see why
In
I
fact,
said
where
selective?
body con,
I
they
say-
go,
hold
it
on,
go
Sean.
happen.
Do you see why I said
I say when
selective?
she has her own business, you'll be
Yes.
checking her customer list like, no, don't attend to this customer. This one, no, this. So you
No, who said
I've
that?
told you people this thing so many times. I have
That's
said
smart.
it.
you set in
Yes.
systems that will make
You
protect.
create a wife who is smart enough
Do you see?
to be able to hold a business
Do you see
that
what I
is
mean by
what?
machine?
Passive.
Do you see
A
what I mean
passive
by
income business is
Do you
the
see what I
way
mean
to
by
run
the ones-
any business.
Do you see what I
because
said
she
by
does
the
not
way?
have to be physically
They are
there
being
or
mechanical.
emotionally
You
there.
are being mechanical.
If your wife wants to cheat on you, if she
Yes.
wants to do anything, all these things you are saying is not what to stop.
She
No,
can
you're
cheat
right.
on
You're
you without
right.
you
That's
knowing.
why I will not get one that already has a high body count, because a wife with a high
I
body
you
count
take no
already
sense
has
in
is
that.
more
How do
probable,
you- excuse me, I
has
can
a higher
tell you,
probability
Seun,
of cheating.
Seun, I can tell you that as I'm
Defend
sitting
yourself.
here, I'm a virgin and you cannot say no because you don't have any friends. But if you like Bishongo, if I say I'm a virgin, you can't say otherwise.
Why?
You cannot say
Have you
otherwise.
fucked her
Except
before?
you enter. Don't tell me that. Just like you say men are wired to be promiscuous.
Yes.
Women are wired to be deceptive if you don't know.
Oh, I knew that since.
Exactly.
That's why I'm not believing
So if
anything
we
you're
want-
saying. That's what I'm saying. I've stated these things clear now,
No.
and you're proof of it.
No, what
Abeg,
you're
abeg,
trying
abeg,
to
abeg,
say
abeg.
is different. That's why I say you have selective
Can I have a
knowledge.
correct? My jaw not the pain.
You have selective knowledge.
Okay, everybody, we're talking about this new wokeism chronic illness that has come into the world now, whereby women believe that you can be a terrible cook, but because you are caring, loyal, loving, very, very, sexually active, that it means that it will compensate for your failure in cooking.
Okay.
So I would like to say, first of all, a man goes to work. A man strives for the family.
Okay.
I know you undervalue it. It's a chronic illness, I know. But what I'm saying is that a man comes back, the least you can do is indomie with curry, with chicken on top, well diced. You spent all your time since the morning, you cook this stuff for me. It's the least you can do for a man. Even if you're working, you're on your laptop, right? You're making $50 per month. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That's cool. But when he comes back, dressed like Bode is dressed now, the least you can do is, do you know what it means for a man to receive a meal that is well cooked by his
So
own
what
woman?
if she is also doing the same thing like you're doing
now,
outside?
let him.
Because I think
Let him land with this garbage.
because you don't need to say,
Let
because
him-
I
let
say the
him.
woman should not be a full housewife. You
Oh
say
my
you marry her
God.
to be a cook.
Darling, let him land.
Now, I'm
It's your
trying to
turn.
tell you.
Let
I'm
him
trying to tell you.
land.
I'm trying to tell you that you are thinking a woman is some sort of business partner where you guys go into some business deal agreement. So you are on the board of directors. Me too. I'm on the board of directors. We are equal. So you know
No,
what?
you're not competing.
This how.
You're not competing.
Chill, let him talk.
I've been into too many partnerships to understand partnership very well.
No wonder.
So
now
what
I
I'm trying to
understand
tell,
why
no,
you
partnerships are not relationships. I'm talking about business partnerships with women and without women.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to tell you now is that, but in a marriage, It is about roles. We human beings are made to work
Excuse me,
together.
how many relationships have you ended because she could not cook, or because of this your whack and nonsense mentality?
So you did number one. Are you getting married to her, or you're in a relationship with her for her to be your cook?
No, I'm
Because
saying that
if you as a man can't walk, if the issue here right now is you want to get married to a woman and you can't provide an housekeep for her that will be in the kitchen cooking, taking care of the house,
I'm coming.
then for me it's a no-brainer when you say the first thing you should look out for in a woman should be her ability to be able to cook.
Nobody said the first thing. I said, can I do without it?
I'm saying that in essence, if she doesn't give you food,
I have a good question.
that is
for both
not
of them.
a yardstick.
Sapphire, beautiful girl, right? Benita, beautiful girl, right? Can you deal with a man that cannot provide?
See, first off,
Answer me. There's no first or second. Can you deal
are you
with
saying-
a man
First
that can? I'm asking.
excuse you.
Yes or no? Can
Excuse,
you?
no. Let me explain.
Why is your
Tell
mouth?
me, no,
Oh,
it's
providing-
not. Providing
Oh, so you can't.
is,
Oh, yeah,
wait,
Benita.
providing is.
Can you?
Providing is a total different thing from cooking.
Thank you.
Is she providing?
Women like to tell you
Okay.
what men should do.
Okay, fine.
But
If
men
it's
are
going
not allowed to say what women
that's a lie.
should do.
No.
Then let's
Wait,
make
I
it.
want
Let's
to
reverse.
ask a question.
Let's reverse the roles. Sweetie, honey, be a full-time husband. Take care of the kids. Do the house chores. Cook. I will go out and fucking make the money.
Oh, I love
and
that.
Come back.
I love that. Baby girl, I need my hair.
Only,
done, by the
only a
way.
lazy man will accept that.
I need my hair.
Exactly.
I'm lazy, man. Let's do it.
Because
I need my
see,
hair
right
done,
now-
and I want that 400k one that comes down on this
See,
side.
let me tell you something. Now you're making him.
I also need a car. I can't just be going,
No,
me,
now
down
you're
for-
making him. You're making it seem like the woman.
I can't even be taking
no,
Uber.
now you're
Fine
making.
girl like me.
You're making him look like the woman is a total burden. Like she's a total liability. Now that's what you're making it look like. If we're both working class husband and wife, we have kids. Okay, fine. Let's say we don't have kids. Before you got married to me, sweetie, you knew I didn't know how to cook, but you decided to work.
No, I tasted it on the wedding night.
Oh, that's a different kind of. Oh, if it's that one, baby, I sure as hell can cook. I can cook. 5-star Michelin.
Yeah, but you
what
change
you
your
want.
narrative.
But
now.
it shouldn't be.
That's it. You
if
said
she
on the wedding
Can
night.
you take a
What
man
kind
that
of
cannot
food?
provide?
Baby,
It's
what
not
kind
the
of
same as
food are
that.
you talking?
As a man,
Right, no, so
work
you are
hard.
dictating
So,
what-
No.
as a man, work hard so that you can have money to pay for salary
Thank
of your
you.
house, your workers in the house.
Thank you. So as
So
a
that you
babe,
don't stress the
If
lady.
I
Auntie,
can-
download YouTube
excuse me,
videos
excuse
and learn
me,
that thing.
no,
There's no
if I
excuse
do not
for
want
you
to-
not to be able to
excuse me,
cater
that's
for
a
me.
lie.
That way
If
because
I
it's
do not
red
want to
flag
cook-
for you if a lady
Excuse
cannot
me,
cook.
if I
You
do
guys
not
are
want
arguing,
to
you're not
cook,
talking.
if I do not know if I do not want to, like, I don't want to learn how to cook. The world has evolved.
Sorry guys,
I
did
can
you hear that?
literally
She doesn't
yes.
want to learn how to cook.
Excuse me, I can beat my chest and say if I do not want to cook, I will still eat.
You've got a nice
The
ass.
world-
You've
the
got a
world
nice
has
ass.
evolved.
That one I agree.
It's not about
But it
ass.
cannot compensate for the ass I will get from my amala.
No.
But the ass I'm going to get from my
That's
swallow.
why you don't. That's why you don't grab, sweetie. If I do not want to know how to cook, I don't want to cook. The world has evolved. I can literally hire people
Yeah, I
to
don't
do the
dey do-
cooking
don't
and
dey
bring
cook.
it for me to the house.
Yeah,
Yes, if you do not know, I cook for
The
people.
world is
I cook for
like-
women who do not cook at home,
So
and I
me,
get it
I'll be
out
dressed
there.
like body, dapper like body. I will come home.
When you come home, the
Let
food
me
is
finish.
ready.
Let me finish, baby
The
girl.
food is
It's not for you to
ready.
eat
Let me
now.
finish.
Even
ask
Wait,
them.
and
That's why
let me
people
talk
don't
now.
eat
Let
food.
me talk now. Equality.
You won't kill the woman.
Equality. So I've come back home. I'm dressed dapper like body. I've done a lot of deals today.
No problem.
But
Let
as
me
soon
know.
as I get home,
Okay.
you're gonna tell me. I said, okay, what am I going to eat? I'm even hungry. Say, and they brought it. Check in. I think
No,
it's
that's
Glovo.
a different.
I think it's
No,
Glovo.
that's a
But you
different.
can
That's
check-
a
different.
that's
check
it.
the-
Now you're painting.
There should be
You're
something
painting.
there.
It's a lie. You're
This
painting
guy-
this, sweetie. I can't. We went to work, and I'm that particular time. I'm tired, and then it makes
Wait, who went
sense.
to work? You went to work.
Both of us went to work.
oh,
Do you want
do
me
you
to be a full-time housewife?
You want your must be a
What's the
full-time
full-time
housewife,
housewife?
right?
Oh, I'm not.
What's an
I'm not going
outside
to
wife,
work.
by the way?
I'm not going
I'm
to
talking
work.
about
All I'm
outside.
going to
No, what's an
Full-time
outside wife? I don't know what that
full-time
means.
housewife is. I'm
No, I said
home.
what's an outside wife? What's the opposite
That's a
of the
working class
outside?
wife.
A working
There's
class
nothing
wife.
like
So
outside.
make my own babe get boss. Where should they follow?
That's
I'm
the
the
thing.
only boss.
That's
Since the
the
wedding
thing.
they paid 4
Sweetie,
million for
that's
that
the
wedding.
thing.
I'm the only boss.
Excuse you.
A boss can call you at 4 a.m. Maybe you don't know what a boss is. And tell you,
That's what I'm
Auntie,
saying.
answer me now. Open your laptop. I don't care which style you're doing with your
Baby.
husband. Answer me.
See, now,
You are
let me get you something.
responsible
Whether
for this
it
job, you
be,
must do.
excuse me, whether
cannot-
it be a full-time housewife or a working class woman, do you know taking care of kids is hard?
Of course.
Yeah.
Which
Doing
unfortunately
house chores
you
are
cannot
hard,
do because you cannot
and there's
cook.
no way.
What is the role of a woman in the home? What is the role of a man in the home? Like what are his responsibilities?
A man's responsibilities are extremely basic. A man should be able to provide. The whole issue of provision covers a large landmass. Okay.
Okay.
To provide means whenever the family, even if you can't have children, extended family, so far the family are in need of anything, whatsoever it may be, you are able to provide that thing.
Okay.
It's a very serious thing.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Joe.
That is the major thing a man should do.
I'll come back to you. So, what's the role of a woman? Then you should also say the same thing as well. Too.
Okay. To my best of my knowledge, the role of a woman is to keep her home. I don't know, keeping her home has different branches, different touches every aspect. The role of a woman is to keep her home as well as support her husband.
I love that word, support. I'm coming back to you now. Benny, what do you have to say?
Nothing more than what Safara said, because generally what they have made us see it like is the woman's role is to be a helper, a supporter. That's a role of a woman, to be caring, to always be the one that
To be a dummy.
should always observe, should be the observant ones, should be the ones that, I don't know, I want to speak it in Igbo.
Please say it. It makes it.
Like
local.
Igbo people say, Anya Rihanna. Like
Meaning?
a woman should be very observant. Like she should know the good from the bad, because men are not organized.
That she should not talk. She should just be observing.
No, she will talk. Like that's why I say she's helping, she's supporting.
Okay.
And all.
All right. So, is it true that the role of a woman in the home should be like to act like as a dummy?
Oh, he
You
would
said,
love
is it true?
that.
Okay, who
Is it
said
true?
that?
Is it
Who said
He
that?
true?
would
No,
love
who said
it.
that? Who said that?
No, she said as a dummy.
Okay, you said a woman should be a dummy.
I never
I'm
said
not
she should be a
surprised.
dummy. I never said. Do not
That's
misquote me.
what you
I
said.
never said a woman should be a dummy.
That's
I
you
said
saying.
the role of a woman is to hold her home and
Yeah.
be a supportive wife. I say what men want nowadays is a pure dummy that listen to go and they
Okay, okay,
go,
so that's
come
why- is it
and they
true?
come.
Is it
That's
true?
what they want.
Okay, is it
true?
true?
For
Have
example.
you ever heard of the headless preacher before? Have you?
Amweba, yes.
Or have you ever seen?
Amweba does not have a head. Go
Okay.
ahead. Talk.
Not surprised. Came from Amweba. So what I'm trying to say here is that there has to be a shepherd for everything that is successful in this life. There has to be a leader. You can say women and men are equal. You can do all that. Wokeism.
No.
But what I'm trying to tell you here is that everything successful or that does well or that thrives has to have some form of a leader. A man is a leader.
A situation whereby the leader is
So
just
hold
there.
on, hold on.
Alright, just
So you both subconsciously said something that you people are not even taking into consideration, which is that a woman should be able to hold her home.
Okay.
You are using these words without knowing exactly what these words
Please
are.
explain to me.
To hold your home,
Means to
You
know
must
how
be-
to cook.
yes, you
Exactly.
must be able to know how to cook. We cannot be using apps, we cannot be using Glovo, we cannot be using, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hmm?
I'm not understanding.
Shout out to Glovo though.
I'm
but
not
I'm trying to tell you
Oh, I didn't
that
pay you.
to hold, they will eventually. So I'm saying to hold your home.
Okay.
Your children are crying.
Okay.
You understand? The Glovo app is not working. Your other apps are not working.
YouTube is working.
Your house girl is ill.
Okay.
She's throwing up at the back.
Okay. Oh.
And
She got pregnant by my husband.
Eh?
Did my husband
Oh,
pregnant
okay.
her?
And you
I wonder.
you are not just a terrible cook, you are extremely lazy, which is most likely when the girl is very pretty. And we have two pretty girls here. I'm not saying you are both bad cooks, but I'm only
Leave it on to chicken
just
now.
what about ladies who know how to cook? Because
Yes.
let's not make it sound like
that's who I'm
the
looking for
average-
now.
the average
Because they can hold a home.
woman.
Hey, I'm sorry, both people here and people listening. I'm sorry. Does food hold the home?
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't know that? It's not you that just ate skinny now. We don't spend 4K.
See now,
on top,
okay. Now
skinny.
let me make something clear. See,
It's not on
there's a difference between you saying a woman is lazy.
Sorry guys, we have to talk from my own home now.
Uh-huh.
Because me, I don't like being too. For me, food, yes, can hold the home, right? But if she cannot cook, number one, can we go for culinary lessons? Number two, can we learn about how to cook together with YouTube videos together?
That means you are pointing out the importance of knowing how to.
Finito.
No, but there are areas that we can address this issue that men also make mistakes. If she doesn't know how to cook, rather you tell her that, oh babes, you have to go and learn how to cook. Can you both do it together? So there's this aspect that we're missing.
I have a question.
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. There's this aspect that we're missing out that, you know, in marriage or a relationship, it takes two.
Tango.
It takes two. It's not one person.
To do the same job.
Hold on. It's not a job.
Only man that's fine.
It's not a job.
Task.
When you look at, because people, we often come into relationship with the aim that want to change a person, and guess what, you have to also consider her background, where she's also coming from, because we often come in to say, oh, this is what you cannot do, I am here, you have to change, I have to change you by force. But that's the mistake we make.
That's a wrong manner. I can't do it like that.
So bottom line is, if you're trying to fix something, you have to come in from the perspective of understanding where this person is coming from. It doesn't necessarily mean she's lazy. Maybe when she was in her house, she get cook.
Or they lazy from the house.